Halle Bailey's recent reaction to seeing her son on a live stream has triggered a widespread conversation online, drawing varied responses and intensifying the challenges that come with parenting in the public eye. When her child, Halo, appeared on a live stream with his father, the rapper and YouTuber DDG, during a massive event hosted by streamer Kai Cenat, Bailey was visibly upset. Although millions of fans tuned in for Mafiathon 2, an event renowned for its high energy and high-profile guests, Bailey's concerns were not about the spectacle itself but the exposure and safety of her young child, who was brought into a virtual space where so much could go wrong. As a new mother grappling with postpartum sensitivities, Bailey's reaction struck a nerve, as she candidly expressed her dismay on social media. Her reaction not only revealed her own vulnerabilities as a mother but also highlighted the broader complexities of co-parenting, particularly when the relationship between the parents has recently ended. As Bailey posted her concerns online, her intentions appeared straightforward: to protect her son and assert her voice as his mother. In a now-deleted post on X, formerly Twitter, she shared, "Hi everyone. Just so you know, I am out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on a stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I am out of town." Bailey's words reflect a profound sense of responsibility, particularly as a new mother navigating postpartum challenges, a phase that is often marked by heightened sensitivity, protective instincts, and the need for emotional and physical boundaries. This reaction is natural, especially considering that this stage in a mother's life can amplify feelings of anxiety, making it difficult to cope with situations that might feel out of her control. As she articulated her concerns, she added, "As a woman experiencing severe postpartum, there are boundaries that I wish to be respected. Nobody knows what someone is going through until they snap." Her second post seemed to be a plea, asking for empathy and understanding for her situation. Despite her sincere words, the public response was anything but straightforward. Bailey's posts quickly sparked heated online discussions, with fans and critics divided in their views. Some understood her reaction, noting that postpartum emotions can make situations feel more intense. They saw Bailey's posts as the expression of a mother who felt blindsided and hurt, not out of bitterness toward DDG, but from the desire to shield her child from potential harm in a highly public environment. But not everyone took her concerns to heart. A large segment of the audience criticized her for airing personal grievances publicly instead of addressing the matter privately with DDG. One Instagram user voiced this sentiment, writing, "Girl, why tiff you telling us? And then when people express their opinions, you and DDG are gonna tell us to mind our business, correct? Call your baby daddy and take that up with him. Trump is now president, we got other shit to talk about." Another user pointed to what they perceived as controlling behavior, saying, "So he can't go on a live stream with his own son, but she can. Definitely seems a lil controlling to me." For critics, Bailey's social media posts appeared like an unnecessary airing of grievances, a spectacle that some felt could have been resolved privately. However, such criticism perhaps fails to grasp the emotional landscape of postpartum, where moments of vulnerability are amplified and the need for boundaries feels more urgent than ever. To understand Bailey's response, it's important to appreciate the complexities that postpartum emotions introduce. For many new mothers, postpartum isn't simply a time of joy but a period fraught with emotional and physical challenges, from hormonal changes to sleep deprivation and the overwhelming responsibility of caring for a new life. In Bailey's case, these challenges are magnified by her status as a public figure. Every choice she makes as a mother is scrutinized and evaluated by millions, making it nearly impossible to navigate these personal experiences privately. The desire to shield her child from the pressures of her public life is not only understandable but relatable for many mothers who feel the urge to create a safe space for their children. Postpartum experiences can also heighten fears and anxieties, often manifesting as a strong, sometimes overwhelming instinct to protect. Bailey's choice to address her concerns publicly, though criticized by some, might have stemmed from a place of feeling unheard or disregarded, particularly as she was out of town when the livestream took place. The livestream itself featured baby Halo in what seemed at first glance to be a friendly and light-hearted environment. As Sanit showered the child with gifts, the baby sat comfortably on his father's lap, seemingly unaware of the millions watching. For some viewers, this moment was heartwarming and showed a father bonding with his son. However, for Bailey, it likely triggered concerns about the potential risks of public exposure. Kai Cenat's Mafiathon streams have been widely popular, but they aren't without controversy. In fact, Cenat's home was swatted just weeks before the incident, a dangerous prank in which police are misled into believing there is a serious emergency at a location. Swatting incidents have led to serious, sometimes fatal consequences, and the fact that this had recently happened in Cenat's home might have made Bailey feel on edge about her son's safety. From her perspective, the stream might have felt like an unpredictable and potentially hazardous environment for a young child, particularly in the absence of her supervision. Adding to the complexities of the situation is the fact that Bailey and DDG had recently separated. For many parents, co-parenting after a breakup introduces a new set of challenges, especially when it comes to establishing boundaries and respecting each other's comfort levels. Bailey's reaction likely wasn't solely about the live stream but also about the broader uncertainties and adjustments that come with co-parenting. When a relationship ends, so too does the constant communication that typically occurs between parents, and this can make situations involving a shared child feel even more precarious. Bailey, as a new mother dealing with postpartum emotions, may feel that her boundaries are even more crucial, especially as she adapts to the reality of raising her child with a partner she's no longer romantically involved with. Her desire to be notified of her son's activities, particularly those that involve public exposure, is a request for respect and communication, essential components of co-parenting that can sometimes be overlooked in the aftermath of a breakup. The online debate surrounding Bailey's response also speaks to the pressures of parenting in the age of social media. For public figures, every decision made about their children can become fodder for public opinion, often turning private moments into public controversies. Social media, while offering celebrities a platform to communicate directly with their fans, can also amplify criticisms and misunderstandings, making it difficult to maintain personal boundaries. Bailey's reaction, while perhaps intense to some, highlights the strain that new mothers can feel when their parental instincts are put under public scrutiny. Postpartum period is a sensitive time, and for Bailey, who is not only navigating her own emotional recovery but also the challenges of co-parenting in a highly visible space, the incident reveals the emotional toll that social media can exact on those in the public eye. Some fans, however, stood by Bailey's decision to express her concerns publicly, understanding that her reaction might be rooted in the protective instincts that often accompany motherhood. One supporter noted, "Y'all gotta understand the internet is mean and very harsh. I'd be uncomfortable too." They continued, "People saying he's still the dad don't understand how the protection of a mother feels. She obviously feels disrespected, and her postpartum is making it worse. And she's a first-time mom. The ones who get it, get it." These supporters saw Bailey's response not as an overreaction but as an expression of love and concern, intensified by the challenges of postpartum.